Hey dudes, this is Anks, and this is the second commentary of my buddy here, TQ Mewtwo, who is playing as Protoss. TQ stands for Think Quick, and that is the team he's on, the clan that he's in. And he is playing against TG Nostra. I don't know what TG stands for, unfortunately, but I know that Nostra, Cosa Nostra, is the Mafia, Sicilian Mafia. So looks like the Zerg here and the Protoss. Looks like America versus Italy, or Sicily, I guess in this case. On our favorite map, which apparently is still in the map pool. I did not realize, I haven't actually seen this map being played, like, in ages, because it, Lost Temple that is, because it is not, broadcast in the GSL. They have their own maps now that they play on, although this map, has been changed. These islands are no longer islands, now they have actually land leading to them, that is blocked by destructible rocks, and, yeah, that seems to favor, or the islands seem to favor Terran a little bit, but now it seems like nobody's favored at all. But yeah, so, wow, extractor trick at 16. That's interesting. Quite late, in fact. We got a hatch first from TG Nostra. Doesn't look like there's a spawning pool on the way just yet. Probably momentarily here. And looks like Mewtwo has scouted this. We have a gateway coming up. TG Nostra in the base here. We got another pylon dropping. We got a second gas before cybernetics core. It's interesting. Interested to see what we're gonna be seeing here. And TG Nostra is gonna scout the second gas, and he's gonna hoof it out of here. So he's gonna see the second gas. Is this gas gonna finish? Is it gonna finish? It is gonna finish, but is it gonna be used? That is the question. Cybernetics core coming down. Not seeing any probes on this gas. No probes. What could this mean? Oh, what could this mean? Well, in the production tab, oh, there we go, some probes eating gas. We have a Zealot coming in. We have a Queen that was temporarily supply blocked. We have another Queen coming down, and the spawning pool is down. We got a couple Zerglings. Oh no, we do not have a couple Zerglings. We have actually no Zerglings in the field, but the probe is leaving already because he doesn't know what is in these cocoons, so he's hoofing it. We got one gas, and I think he's just going to get enough gas to get. No Zergling speed? Yes, Zergling speed, there we go. And we got two Zerglings coming in, and he's still mining gas, so he's thinking about doing something else here with his tech. We got a second gas coming in at the expansion, natural expansion. So yeah, the game's just starting up. As you guys can see, there used to be watchtowers here. There is now only one watchtower. This favors the Zerg a little bit because the Zerg can get a nice conclave all around here now to attack the Protoss or the Terran, and there's no more, like, you know, setting siege tanks up on the high ground or anything like that. So it's a little bit more Zerg friendly, I would guess. I wouldn't say it favors the Zerg, but it's more Zerg friendly. We got two Zerglings here, probably gonna be checking out the guard tower, and this poor probe is gonna get pieced out by these two Zerglings. Oh well. Got two Zerglings that are not gonna be making it in here, probably, is my guess. But he is gonna spot this fast expansion from Mewtwo. And two Zerglings were not very efficient. We got a Overlord flying in here. Let's see what he sees. He's just seeing two gateways, and a cybernetic score that is being chrono boosted. We got a Stalker and a Sentry zone here warping in to take care of this Overlord. Poor Overlord's not going to make it out, unfortunately. But he was really not able to see much beyond that. But I think he basically saw all that he needed to see, because Mewtwo does not actually have anything else aside from a Forge warping in. So that Overlord, Detective Overlord, was able to see a lot. We got a bunch of roaches here actually being made, and 4 more roaches on the way. This looks like it's going to be a pretty strong attack. We do not have a lair tech coming in or anything, so these roaches are going to be pretty slow off the creep. But Mewtwo does have a Phoenix, and this Phoenix is being actually hallucinated, and the hallucinated Phoenix is going to fly over. He is not going to see the roaches, unfortunately, but this looks like a pretty deadly force. I'm wary here for Mewtwo, but he is dropping a photon cannon and another gateway. He only has 1 gateway. Oh, sorry, no, he has 3 gateways. Never mind. But yeah, here come the roaches. Let's see how well this fares against Mewtwo, who's chrono boosting +1. I'm thinking that. Yep. Nice split, backs up a little bit, perfect. These roaches are useless, they're probably going to start attacking the cannon. Yep, here goes the cannon. But Stalkers are able to take care of them. These force fields are so OP. It's not even funny how OP force fields are. It's ridiculous. So yeah, he's throwing these roaches out basically. These roaches are just worthless. But some roaches are getting through. He still has bunch of, actually he has like 1 force field, so once these force fields expire he's gonna have to back off, and he is backing off a little bit, targeting the sentries. Zerg coming in here, but we got 2 pylons warping in, so these probes are gonna be safe for the time being. Reinforcing with more roaches, but the roaches are so slow, and he is not taking to lair, so these roaches are like crawling on their knees across the zone. But looks like Mewtwo is actually falling behind a little bit here. These roaches and Zerglings are making short work of his forces. What is he gonna do? Well, he does have some Zealots, which are a good choice. Really high DPS and very good against Zerglings. So this is a valiant defense here by Mewtwo, warping in more Zealots. And it looks like TG Nostra decides to back out. So Mewtwo was able to hold back this push while chrono boosting probes. Oops, so that was a pause there. My bad. Income looks like Mewtwo is actually in the lead with 38 probes. 38 probes versus Zerg's 34, and Zerg is still sitting on hatcheries. Does not have lair tech. He's gonna go for another push with roaches. More roaches making their way across the map. So he is determined to break with roaches, but I think Mewtwo is not gonna be actually, well, he does not have that much stuff, not that many sentries, only 3 sentries, and they do not have that much energy. But here comes another push. Here comes the Zerglings in front. What are we gonna see here? We're looking at roaches attacking the cannon so far. Alright, good. The cannon's down. More force fields. More Zealots dying. Retreating Zealots manually. Pretty good. But he should, yep, good. He's backing off. He's going to have more force fields coming up here shortly. Yep, beautiful force field. But the Zealot's not doing anything. It's just like dancing in the middle of these Stalkers. It's unfortunate. There we go. Finally managed to die. More roaches streaming in, but these Stalkers are annihilating. And getting annihilated. But Stalkers are pretty good. Stalkers are good versus roaches. They do more damage to to armored units, which roaches are. Oh, there goes the gateway. That's too bad. But Mewtwo again is able to hold this. So now we have a Protoss on 2 bases with 45 harvesters. So during all this, Mewtwo has been making harvesters. He has not been slacking. I would like to see maybe another tech building. Try to start teching up a little bit from Mewtwo. But I can understand why he isn't. He is under a bit of pressure. We do have a lair coming up? Yes, we have a lair, finally. And is he gonna start roach speed? Yes, he is. So he really likes his roaches. He really likes his roaches. One thing that I find curious about this is these overlords are pretty worthless. They're just standing here. They're doing floating here. What he could be doing is he could be parking these overlords right here and spreading creep for his roaches to walk faster towards, you know, the center of the map. Since it seems like he's bent on attacking, it would make sense to create a creep highway to Mewtwo's base to reinforce his units faster. But it looks like he's not opting to do that. Detective Overlord gonna fly in and try to see. No, he's not gonna fly in. He's gonna park his ass probably over the gold patches. Roaches, more roaches. We got a third that is scouted by Mewtwo. So Mewtwo is in theory ahead right now. Oh, and these roaches are going to be coming in here, breaking down these rocks, and thinking about taking out Mewtwo's third. This is a good move, but I think that Mewtwo is probably going to see this. Yep, he sees this, so he's moving his units, and he's building another gateway. Wow, this gateway is going to actually block off. And he's going to have another exit, so that's pretty decent. What are these roaches going to do? How are they going to come to their doom? Force fields, force fields, force fields. Ah, too late! Not bad, though. I mean, I will give it to Mewtwo. If he dropped these force fields like right here, he would have slaughtered all those roaches. But now the roaches are coming actually in front. Oh, they're attacking the forge. That's not good. No more cannons are going to be able to be made. And what are they going to do? They're going to back out. They're going to back out seriously. They're going to back out. That's all they're going to do. He's not going to like try to go in here and do anything. I guess the force fields are kind of a downer. But we got a changeling coming out. We got these more roaches just chilling under this observer. Another observer. But more roaches with one carapace. One carapace, and the stalkers have 1 armor and 1 weapons. This changeling is, yeah. This changeling stood no chance of fooling Mewtwo. Man, this forge is very vulnerable. Like, supremely vulnerable. Yeah, he's gonna finish that forge. Holy crap, that's a lot of roaches. That's a lot of roaches. Man, I don't understand this dude. He's just like stuck on roaches. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Doesn't have drops. He just tries to go up the front. He doesn't. If he spent some time research drops, he could drop right here, go inside the base, and completely like obliterate all of this and probably all of this. But instead, he chooses to. Ooh, he chooses to do a double-pronged attack. So he's going to be attacking here, where there are a bunch of cannons warping in, and he's going to be attacking the front, where there's just 1 cannon and a bunch of stalkers and a colossus. Colossus without thermal lance, but I think that is being, yeah, that's being kind of boosted out. So, sorry about that. Yeah, he's just, this guy is just like roaches, roaches, roaches. He's just now getting his 4th. Meanwhile, Protoss has been on 3 bases for so long, has so many units, has way more harvesters, and the army tab. Well, the army tab actually shows our Zerg player Nostra in in the lead, but oh man, this is just ill-fated. He is not doing very smart things. And of course, this observer keeping tabs on everything that's going on. I like this pylon spread. There's some tech. Fantastic work, Mewtwo, and yeah, more Colossus. Yeah. Now, one of these Colossi come out with force fields, and all this guy has is roaches. Oh my god, this is gonna be hilarious. Well, I can't wait till this engagement happens. Yep, this is gonna be comedy gold. I can see it now. Well, one thing I like is that he has some roaches here and he has some roaches here. So maybe if Mewtwo goes in front... Actually, these roaches are probably gonna die. Yeah, they're probably gonna die. He doesn't have burrow. Mewtwo is just standing in front. 196 to 199. So they're both maxed out. But Zerg is now on 4 bases. So what is Mewtwo gonna do? Mewtwo has to move out. I mean, he's grabbing Blink. He's grabbing Blink, but production. Sorry, I don't know the shortcuts for this, seeing as I don't cast 24/7. Getting the gold. I like this. I like this a lot, and getting a cannon in the mineral line against Mutalisks, which are nowhere to be found because this guy is all about roaches. He's all about roaches. The roaches that are gonna get split in half with the force field. Oh, there are some Hydras here actually. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, these Hydras are gonna get melted by these 3 Colossi and a bunch of Stuckers. Oh, here we go. Here's an engagement. Terrible positioning. Oh, there we go. A little better positioning for the Zerg, but no. This Mewtwo is gonna sweep this up like nothing. Like he is hallucinating Colossi in front that are being attacked. This dude has no shields. That's pretty funny. And this guy has no shields. That's hilarious actually. And this guy is probably like, how the hell does this guy have 5 Colossi? What just happened to my army? It completely evaporated, and he's getting 5 Corruptors and a bunch of Roaches, and he is remaxing pretty quickly here. These hallucinated Colossi are probably going to scout for a 4th, but I'm thinking they're not gonna make it. Nope. Interesting. 161 versus 148 right now. We got probes transferring over to the gold, and this is when Mewtwo's income is gonna skyrocket. If we look at income real quick, wow, we're looking at 2200 minerals versus 1400 minerals. So, and more roaches. Ooh, Corruptors. Nice variety. Roaches and Corruptors. Roaches and Corruptors. Alright, what do we have here? Roaches moving out again, and they're gonna engage Mewtwo. No, they're gonna back out. They're not gonna... Oh, what's going on here? He's only got 2 sentries. Could use a little bit more sentries. Those force fields are so incredibly strong, but he doesn't have that many. Well, he has a lot of energy, but he's not gonna be able to split this force. Oh. Yeah, the roaches are gonna get, like, this is gonna be a slaughter here anyway, for Mewtwo. Mewtwo's gonna completely dominate this, but not, yeah, GG, yeah, it's over. MH for the win. Yeah, but, yeah, good game. Definitely Nostra got outplayed here. Mewtwo not fast expanded, but expanded quickly enough. Oh, chillin' probes, not good. Expanded quickly enough so that he could get ahead in economy, and unfortunately Nostra stayed on hatch way too long. Got his 3rd just about the same time, or even later than Mewtwo got his 3rd. And then got his fourth a little bit faster than Mewtwo, but Mewtwo got the gold and saturated it immediately. Actually, in fact, oversaturated it immediately. Thinking he might have just the right amount of probes, I guess. But yeah, good game overall. It looks like Nostra stayed on roaches for way too long. But other than that, I would have liked to see maybe a bit of Mewtwo harass. Like they could have flown down like right here and raped all these probes, and then flown back up here and then destroyed all these probes. So Mewtwo's would have been nice. Would have liked to see Overlord drops. Like all of this over here is undefended. If he dropped like right here, he could destroy this Nexus. He could destroy these two gateways, and then he could make his way down here. Would have liked to see maybe Burrow and Burrow move. For all the roaches that he threw away, he could have gotten those researches, technologies, or whatever you want to call them. And wow, it's a lot of drones doing nothing. And yeah, it just would have been more effective. So TG Nostra wasn't early pressure with the roaches was pretty impressive, and he almost got it, but the roaches were so slow walking across the map. I'm thinking that maybe a 2-base layer massive roach push would have been maybe slightly a little bit better with faster roaches. I'm not sure, but yeah, GG. Maybe I'll have a few more games coming up later. So yeah, thanks guys.